All right, press one if you can hear me. Press one if you can hear me. All right, press one if you can hear me. Press one if you can hear me. Well, I can hear myself. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey Bob and MJG in the motherfucking house. And we came here today to talk to you about this thing called pimping. It has been misunderstood over the years. So now we have come to set the record straight. Niggas don't do this shit right. It takes a special. All right, what's up to everybody? I appreciate everybody come by, fuck with me a little bit earlier than normal.
Want to go ahead and get this started. So I want to finish up some things before the week start and this month end. So once again, you fuck with me. Make sure you hit the likes to my playback watchers because I will be uploading this to the main channel. Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, that came over here to the other channel, you know what I'm saying, for the live. As well, if you got any questions or suggestions, feel free to hit me at the email strolling down below. We're gonna get into some shit today. It might go a little bit over an hour. I want to try to brief it at an hour. I was past a video yesterday of this sister, and we're gonna get into the conversation that's floating around. It's, you know what I'm saying, it ain't to bash nobody, you know what I'm saying, it's to basically put things in check. And also, I you know, things I've been saying in the past, as well as when you encounter people off the internet. I try to give people, you know what I'm saying, the best knowledge it is about encountering people on the internet. Everybody ain't what it seems, who they seem to be, you know? It's just what it is. Welcome to the room, Coco. Welcome to the room, Charlene. Welcome to the room, Felita. I am who I am. Welcome to the room. Yeah, I was trying to see if you wanted to come up, I am, because I seen you over on the panel asking some questions. So I definitely want to get your take on it as well, even though I heard most of your take, but I definitely want to get your take on it as well, because I know you was up on the panel. But on the real, we this is something we got to address. You know, it's I'm not trying to point no fingers saying, you know what I'm saying, who's wrong, who's right. You know what I'm saying? It just goes to show, you know, expect the unexpected, like I always say. And for y'all that been following me all this time, y'all know that's definitely what I tell y'all about a lot of things. When I say that, I'm just not directing it, you know what I'm saying, at one particular topic or subject or matter. I'm directing it all the way around. You know, I do kind of feel sorry for this sister, you know, but at the same time, she had to, you know, hold herself responsible as well. And I listened to her, and she, you know, she took responsibility. She took responsibility, you know. From her story, for what it sound like, you know, sound like she's, you know what I'm saying, very truthful. Like I said, it's two sides to the story. It is. I'm not gonna sit here, you know what I'm saying, and just point the finger at him. But knowing his character, I will say some of the shit she was saying adds up to his character. Not only that, things that's been said, you know what I'm saying, in the past from another female. Like I said, this ain't to bash nobody. It's to put the motherfucking subject of the matter or what I got in the motherfucking title in check. You know? So motherfuckers take how they want to. I seen a lot of motherfuckers over there trying to get every excuse and trying to throw every type of excuse to her and all that. Well, the shit ain't cool. But you just got motherfucking hoe ass niggas and bitches just like that. They gonna try to find all different types of excuses. You know. All right, I am. Just let me know when you get back to just let me know when you get back to the chat and I'll drop it. But seems like this sister, Lady Shay, I try to get in touch with her to see if she be willing to come, you know what I'm saying, to chop it up, you know what I'm saying, to get a male point of view. Like I said, I'm not trying to bash her or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just conversation that need to be had because the simple fact, and when you do meet people on the internet, you don't know what their intentions is. Some could be to rob you. I heard stories like that. Some could be, you know what I'm saying, too, and pass you an STD. You know, it's lots of reasons. You know, like I said, you don't know people's motives. That's why you gotta get the, you know what I'm saying, know what and who you're dealing with. Now that I will, you know what I'm saying, have to blame her for that because talking to her for a month, You know, she didn't know what she was dealing with. And going there all that way, you know what I'm saying? She took a responsibility to that for that as well. Going all the way from I think she was from Philly. Is it Connecticut? Boston, one of them. She's from the far upper east. Let me say that. And she went all the way down to Atlanta. You know, just my mic. But we got to be cautious and careful. Okay. Shit. Okay, we got to be cautious and careful on who you meet and greet, you know what I'm saying, offline. You really do. Some of the things, like I said, some of the shit she was saying, you know what I'm saying, I could kind of picture that nigga, you know, doing some shit like that. This type of nigga he is. Doesn't take it, you know what I'm saying, that much to add up a motherfucking character. I can't say, you know what I'm saying, what he will or won't do, but from the sounds of it, it sounds like the same shit, you know what I'm saying, that the previous chick came on saying. The same shit. And people, you know, well, that thing that kills me. Everybody, it seems like any black person that comes on to YouTube or that, you know, that says they do YouTube, everybody, you know what I'm saying, well, I ain't gonna say everybody. Most of these people expect you to know who Tommy is. Everybody that doesn't know who Tommy is, y'all. Just because you know him doesn't mean everybody else in the world knows him or should know him. When it comes to this online content creators or celebrities, it's different from the mainstream media. Very different. Let me just make sure I'm okay. I know this chat over here on the stream, y'all be going slow as fuck. So y'all bear with me. Shit. Hope nothing don't freeze up. Bear with me a hot second. But yeah, everybody doesn't know who Tommy is. You know? It's like, you know, people, oh yeah, you should know him. Now everybody don't know him. You know? You can't expect everybody to know him, or, you know what I'm saying, to know him, or want to get to know him. And that's what, you know what I'm saying, most of these people who follow him, that's what they act like. They're like, oh, you should know him. No, everybody doesn't know them. Know who he is. I can name content creators just as, you know what I'm saying, old as, you know what I'm saying, just as old as him. That's been her, you know, just as long as him. And I guarantee you, the same motherfuckers that's saying that, they won't know who they are. You know? Then everybody, you know what I'm saying, pointing the finger at her like, oh, you should have strapped up. Yeah, she should have made him strapped up. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. But at the same time, welcome to the room, God bless. We're talking about hey, you gonna have to, oh damn, yeah, you can rewind over here, God bless. You're gonna have to catch up. Because you're gonna throw me a little bit off track. But we're talking about do you use protection on the first encounter? That's the main topic. But as I was saying, yeah, you know, she should be held responsible just as well as he should be held responsible. Knowing if he was burning, knowing that he was burning, if he was burning. Like I said, this ain't pointing no fingers, but, you know, if this is true, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's two sides to a story. And he possibly need to come out, you know what I'm saying, and tell his side. Because right now, you know what I'm saying, her song is sounding very familiar with the other chick song. And I know they don't know each other. But as I was stating, you know, you gotta be careful of people who you meet offline. Because like I said, everybody attentions is not genuine. You said, damn, a condom go wrong. Come on, Chris, dog. Come on, everything that look good ain't good for you. You know, I will say that too. You know, let me drop the motherfucking link and see if he want to come up. Because this right here, I mean, it should be, you know what I'm saying, said and put in check. You know, for real. This shit should be said and put in check. Because, like I said, everybody, you know, attention is not, you know what I'm saying, meaning you will. Because motherfuckers talk a good game. You know, motherfuckers will talk a good game just to see what's good, you know. Then next thing you know what I'm saying, the attitude changing. Males and females, just not males. It's males and females. But I'm gonna play a little bit, a few clips. I ain't gonna say a little bit. I'm gonna play a few clips from them so y'all can kind of hear her side of the story.
I'm just so over this shit. Good morning. Thank you for joining.
I am look like the
right.
link didn't work for you. You was on for a minute. So I guess you gotta probably best to power your device off and reboot it. So if y'all want to come up, make sure y'all power off, especially if you haven't powered your phone off all day. Just power it off and reboot your phone.
Good morning.
Yo, good morning, Sugar Shay. What's
Good morning.
poppin'? How
What's
are
poppin'?
you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. I always say that you know, when I'm dealing with certain females, there are a couple of them that will damn near beg me to take the condom off, or I've had girls get physical, like they want to fight me because.
Okay. Now I ain't never had no motherfucking bitches do that shit. Them that want to fight me because of motherfucking condom. You get to that motherfucking point, we shouldn't be fucking. Now I don't know what the fuck this nigga talking about. You know, had any other y'all players to counter some shit like that? A bitch want to fight you because you want to take the condom off. All right, welcome to the panel. I am.
What's up, bro? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
All right. Yeah, I seen you was up on the panel with her. And
oh, yeah, yesterday, yeah.
Yeah. My opinion, you did kind of come kind of strong at her. I know you probably was thinking after listening to you. I know you probably thinking like, "Hey, is this bitch lying or what?" But I think if you would have started from the beginning, you'd have kind of got a better feel. Because I know that you came in like on the middle of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and that's why I apologize at the end, because before that, I was over there on Lady La channel. Shout out to her, and we was talking about it before I even knew who she was. And so I was gonna put it out there. I am not trying to be here to protect Tommy and one of Tommy's whatever his crew was called. I ain't never donated to him. I listen to him time to time on certain stuff, and my thing was it wasn't an attack on her or attack on women either. It was just more of the narrative. Like I didn't care who it was; it just happened to be him. And so a lot of those guys on the panel wasn't really coming from logic standpoint, answering her questions. It was more of, well, we don't like Tommy. We don't like the individual, so it has to be true, and it is whatever.
It wasn't a good balance. It wasn't a good balance. That's why I was all over the place. That's why I was trying to get on. That way, I could basically kind of, guide and we kind of go in line with everything. and she won't be all over the place, you know.
And then too, I feel like a lot of people are believing her because they have a hate for this man. So and that's fine. But if you remove the person and just say anybody else, like somebody asked her today if it was a dusty nigga that she didn't know, I mean that was just on the streets and YouTube didn't know her, would she still come on here and tell her story? And I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I think she chased clout. You know what I'm saying? I think that
listening to her, I would say listening to her, I think she would. She probably wouldn't put a name with it because she probably, use it as her experience, like sister strap up, because I contracted. I think she'd make a basic story.
If you listen to the first video that she came out with, the first one that was like 30-some minutes, and then the second one, it came from a place of hurt because it seemed like she stopped talking to him. To me, it came off like she was more mad about him not talking to her and responding to her more than it was she got chlamydia or whatever she got. And then it's misnomer on that too, because people talking about, oh yeah, if a man get chlamydia, he know right away. No, when you read about chlamydia, a man can have it and not even know it. A woman can have it and not even know it. You don't get it instant. Some people might, everybody's genetics is different, but for the most part,
bacteria build up.
Right. Most people don't get it instantly. And if he had it as bad as she say, or she put it out there that he's been burning people, whatever, then she would have got burnt the first time. And when she supposedly been inspecting his dick, she would have seen the pre-cum look kind of fishy and all this shit.
Right.
And then who sucks a dick that smell like ammonia? Even if the nigga has pissed. It'd be like, if you don't go watch, she said she went down there to suck his dick to inspect it. So then when her inspection came back negative or whatever, so then she will go ahead and fuck me. You know what I'm saying? So all this shit is just a bunch of, like I said, I think it's just clout because who the dude is. And then she came and said that she was broke and that she was homeless. So she knows she's going to get the sympathy from the women. She'll get the sympathy for the people who don't like him. Like I said, if he did it.
Hey, let me play that part where she talk about how she gave him head. Let me play that part.
Go ahead.
There was no issue, so why should you doubt him at this point? That's what I'm thinking.
If he, because you, Shay, you be talking a lot of shit about sucking dick. Did he at least eat your pussy too?
Man, come on, HB2N. I'm not answering that.
All right.
Lord. Yo, what the fuck? Hold on. You willing to admit? Hold on. Shay, you willing to admit that you sucked this man's dick?
Okay. Let me say everything that went down. We only had vaginal sex. I rode his dick. He didn't eat my pussy. He kissed me in my mouth. He cried. He said, "Oh my God, this is the best." Do you want to know?
He
more?
cried.
Hold on.
He what?
That nigga cried.
Oh my God, this is the fucking best.
This is the greatest sex I ever had.
And it happened twice, so that's why I thought he was serious. It happened the first time. It happened twice, so I was like, okay. He
was it tears or laughter? Because I seen that nigga cry when he laughed.
I fell for it.
Shay, you fell for that shit?
I fell for it. So fucking what?
Yo. First of all, every heterosexual man on the panel, stop it. You niggas is out here y'all niggas is loose with it, man. Act like you ain't never. Shay. Let me talk.
They was yellow.
Shay, let me talk to the heterosexual men on the panel real quick. Man, y'all niggas act like y'all ain't never did some tricky shit. Are y'all really going?
My nigga,
man,
hold on.
Come on, man.
I ain't never cry over no pussy.
No. You thought those
were
real tears? You thought those were real tears? Those are real tears?
Are those tears? Tell a chick that boxes off.
I seen Tommy cry when he laughed before.
The shit out there.
Yo, y'all had some regular pussy, man, that told that chick, yo, you are absolutely just the best I've ever had.
That's a lot.
All right. Hey, to all my LSA people, make sure y'all slap this up on the site for me. Appreciate it. So back to what you were saying, you said that you think that she was making this up for clout.
Yeah, I think so. I want to reiterate because I don't want to. I'm disputing the facts. I don't care about the person or the man. that it's attached to. So I want to put it out there. This is not to benefit him.
Right.
It could have been you. It could have been anybody. If I was
Right.
surfing around YouTube and I heard it, I would have been saying the same thing. So what I'm saying is this. Okay? If we're saying, because people coming out and saying that this person had it and he been burning a lot of people, right? So that means that he has a severe case of it that he never went to go get cleared up. Okay, so
Right.
it's a severe case, and when you down there sucking a dick to inspect it, you're gonna smell it, you're gonna see it. The pre-cum gonna look differently,
Right.
right? And then
Then
also too,
then on top of that, she should have some type of outbreak around her mouth.
well, no, but wait. So they fucked the first time, and she said in that occasion it was like 3 or 4 times with her being there when she was at his house. So if he had a severe outbreak, 9 out of 10 she would have got it that time too. She would have got it the
Right.
first time they had sex, not the second time. Especially if she's saying that her vagina came back like cottage cheese. You only get cottage cheese from chlamydia if you didn't have it for a while, meaning
Right.
that it's been sitting there right away. You're not gonna get it. It's not gonna look like cottage cheese. Okay, from what I read, and everybody's body is different. But when she brought it up, I went and started reading up on it. You're not gonna get that cottage cheese dark stuff unless you had a bad out case of it, meaning you had it for a time and you didn't know. You see what I'm saying? So those two, so that story is not going together, right? So then if we go by her story, she didn't get it the first time. So then she was saying, well, maybe he might have slept with somebody, one of his bitches, in between them in the month of her getting it. So then if he slept with somebody in between the month of them having sex again, so then maybe he could have got it from that female and didn't know when he had sex with her and then passed it to her. So which narrative are we going with? The one that he's been had it and burning bitches for years, or the one that he might have just got it from another bitch and then gave it back to him, and now he gave it to her? You know what I'm saying? So it just don't add up. And then all I was trying to say was,
I think, like I said, with all them dudes on there, man, it's kind of all over. You know, that's why I said I wanted, you know what I'm saying, chop it up with her, because I was trying to. It was easy for me to piece it together, but it was kind of hard for me. Okay, determine this time and that time, because from the sounds of it, she's saying like the first time was cool, but the second time, that's when it really, you know what I'm saying, occurred.
Right, but listen, he fucked her the first time she came out there with no condom, and she said they had sex. If you go by and listen to the whole thing, he said they had sex 2 or 3 times. So that means he nutted in her 2 or 3 times. That means his semen is in her with the bad chlamydia bacteria shit. She would have got it there. But let's say, okay, she didn't get there. Maybe she pissed it out. Maybe the piss killed it or whatever. Okay, but then you come back down.
Maybe he didn't have it then. Maybe didn't have it then. She said a month that she didn't see him till she went back out there the second time.
But then if you go off what all the dudes been saying, all the women popping up, and everybody else been saying that he been burning bitches from. Well,
we can't go off for that because that's just third party.
Right.
Yeah.
But what I'm just saying is everybody's putting that out there. Oh, he been burning women. He been burning women. Why you didn't know? So then if he been burning women, then he has a severe case. So if you would have stuck the dick, then you would have smelt this infection. You would have seen this infection. It would have just been hidden. You see what I'm saying? Like if you a guy and you're not expecting your thing on a regular,
I had to disagree on that part, bro. Because
what you mean?
You can't really, you talking about she would have seen the infection. I mean, there's something you can't really.
Well,
see.
she said.
Nah, if they have a file older, you know what I'm saying?
She said that. This is what I'm saying. If you got a severe case, you don't think that something from what I've been reading, if you got a severe case, it starts being noticeable. The smell. Okay, this is one thing. If she sucked the dick the first time to check it out in the first month, and it was cool, but then she come back the second month, and now the dick smell like ammonia, but he got a severe case where he been had this shit, it would have smelled like that the first time too.
Right. So, like I said, it sounded like I said, from what she's saying, the first time it wasn't like that, but the second time she said it was, you know what I'm saying, like that.
So then how can she say, like I said, I'm not taking up for I'm just taking up for the facts.
Yeah, I know.
That's all I'm saying.
What she's saying. Like I said, it was kind of all over. So we had, you know what I'm saying, like as I was stating, that's why I was trying to get her up, you know what I'm saying, to basically kind of go, you know what I'm saying, with the flow of the timeline of the story, because like I said, you got like 6 niggas up there, and maybe 1, probably 2 was talking with some good logic and kind of letting her, tell a story. But the other cats, they coming, like you said, they coming out of hate. You got 1 dude was up there caping for him, But you know,
Right. And so then I'm gonna say this too. So all these dudes who hate. So my point was all these dudes who hate Tommy for his rhetoric or whatever that's up there. Y'all go and protect and jump on a bandwagon of a woman who says she got burnt by him when she was okay with what he was saying. Because how she say she first met Tommy was that she emailed Tommy to go at Rashida for her. And Tommy said, "No, I'm not doing that. I'm not going at her for him."
oh,
And that's how
nah,
he got this bomb.
I didn't,
So
I
my
didn't hear that part. Because
right,
the
but
part I heard, she's saying that she didn't know who he was. He came up on her feet, which shit back in the day.
nah,
That's hold on. Let me listen.
nah.
Let me
No, go
no,
ahead,
no,
go
no,
ahead.
no, no, no. Let me say. Let me finish my story, bro.
Oh yeah, go ahead,
I'm
go ahead.
saying
Yeah,
my
yeah.
story.
Yeah, no, go
I'm
ahead. You're
telling
right.
her
Go
with mine. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. You know what I'm saying? With my story, that's how I encountered him. You know what I'm saying?
ahead.
Because I seen all these goddamn videos of him. I'm like, what the fuck this nigga? You know, this is back in the day. This is what 07 now.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? It was like that because it was more so open than now. You know, it's now it's
right,
flooded. You know, that's why
right,
another thing I was saying earlier before you got on. You can't expect every black person to know who he is. Everybody doesn't know who the dude is. Only the
right,
YouTube community know who he is. It's just some people, you know, content creators still don't know who he is. Some people who come on her still don't know who he is. So
right,
that's another thing I was trying to explain to everybody. You can't expect everybody to know who this dude is.
right. But this is the thing. She did because the circle of people that she was connecting with either had issues with him or knew him. But once again, like I said, she emailed Tommy saying that Rashida
Wow.
Strober is going at him, and that's how they start talking. And Tommy was
Uh,
like, why are you emailing me to go at this woman? Won't you go at him? So then Tommy brought her on
wow.
the panel and they started talking. So I guess they started talking behind the
Oh,
scenes, right?
Flames, yeah.
So
Okay.
right. So but now
Because the story she sat there from what she said. She said
Mhm.
that, you know, he came into her chat trying to see how her show was, and that's how I led from there. And I was like,
Nah,
wow.
that came a month later.
Oh,
That
okay.
story came a month later, but they've been already talking. So now if you're
Oh,
talking to this
okay.
content creator and you go to the channel, now your videos started being uploaded to him. So I'm pretty okay. This is saying she didn't want to dive in, but if she watched the Rashida, the one that where the whole shit started off between him and her going through this whole court battle and her being recorded for her abusing, well not abusing, but yelling and screaming at her daughter, what is it, verbally abusive of her daughter or whatever, then now you already seen how he treated her. So you already heard how he don't like black women and black women is. So don't try to come now and say after you got burnt, you start doing more research and found out that he don't like black women and this girl. You still want to be with him. When somebody asks her,
Now, hold up. Now,
go ahead.
that's why I say this shit get kind of, you know, tricky. Because like I said, I listened to the video from the start, that the one she did for what I think 5 or 6 hours. That's the one I listened to.
Yeah.
So listening to it, like I said, I was kind of going off the floor of that. But like I said, with all the niggas up there, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, they take it away from the timeline, and it's just like she got to go her with it, then she got to go there with it, you know?
Right.
So that's why I'm a little bit thrown off as well. But like I said, the main topic is, you know what I'm saying, do you wear protection on your first encounter? Now I say, yeah, she is responsible for that because she should have told him, you know, no glove, no love, you know, flat out.
Right. And that's the part when I had when I had a conversation with Lady Lala, because that was kind of her topic too, when she was talking about it. And my thing is this: you've been celibate for 3 years. I'm pretty sure she don't seem like a bad looking woman, so she had thousands of dicks and try to come by and hit that in 3 years, and you say no. So then you meet this guy on YouTube, and whether he has money or not, and some fame, whatever. So now you willing to throw the pussy at him, but then you go and fuck him, and he tell you I don't have no condom, but you still do it.
Yeah,
huh?
I will. Yeah, that I'm 100%. You know what I'm saying with you on that part. I'm 100%.
Like,
you know,
like how?
Yeah, I mean, she rolled the dice and she crapped out. You know,
right? So I'm trying to even let's just say allegedly, let's just say he's been burning, he was cool with burning, and he's fucking giving people whatever. But why would you be another victim by not using protection?
True. Very
Not
true.
saying that condoms can stop all of it, but at least you give yourself some
Right.
kind of protection
Protection.
to where
Exactly.
that sperm ain't sitting in your pussy unless the condom break. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? But not once, not twice, not. So let's just say she fucked him raw about 5 times on 2 separate occasions. So to me, in my mind, either you was trying to get pregnant or you knew a lot more or your story is bogus.
I think, my opinion, I think she got too comfortable too soon.
But come on, man, it's a grown ass woman who's been
Yeah, I know.
celibate
Some
for
people
5
get
years.
comfortable like that, bro. Trust me. Some people get
In
comfortable
3
like
weeks. In 3 weeks.
that. Yeah, some people get comfortable.
All right. Well, you're right.
Like I said, that's why I named the title this. So like I said, it's not to point no finger at nobody. It's just, you know what I'm saying, a good subject that need to be brought up. Like, do you use protection on your first encounter?
I mean, you're right, and they all grown. I can't say what her psyche was.
Right.
I can't say how she felt.
Right.
You know,
she wanted a relationship, and as you know, and I know, you know, men and women would do, you know what I'm saying, the extra mile for a relationship if they really want to be with somebody or try to be with somebody.
Right. And so, and that's why at the end of the day, like I said, I apologize to her because at the end of the day, it's her story and she can tell it like it is. But all I'm just saying is that if it come out however way that she was lying, all the people that was donating to her, all these people that was cheering her on or whatever, need to make videos and go at her ass for lying and doing that, because the evidence that she owned, and my whole thing was all I really wanted to say was that if she really have evidence of this, put it all out, so now people have a legit reason to go and cancel this man and shut his shit down for good because of what he's out here doing. But the evidence she put out was some bogus ass evidence too. Those 3 DMs. Okay, now I'm gonna go to this too. If we're talking and we supposed to be in a relationship and we supposed to be fucking, why is she DMing him on Instagram instead of having text messages?
Well, sometimes people do that. I mean, yeah, sometimes people do that. Hold up. Now I remember her saying that he stopped returning her calls and stuff. So maybe this, when she said that part, maybe that goes with the part where he stopped. He blocked her because he was done talking to her. So okay, cool. So she DM'd him in the text messages. But if you read those text messages clearly, those text messages are basically she saying, "Hey, ever since I left, my body feels funny. I think something's wrong down there," right? So now, if you a man and you feel like you ain't got nothing, number one, are you a man and you out here burning people? You're not gonna come out and say, "Oh yeah, I got chlamydia and I gave it to you," right? So, so his response was, "Well, why are you telling me?" Basically, like, I'm not no doctor. Go to the doctor and see what they say, and then go from there. I can't fix it. I can't do it. So in my mind, and maybe it's just me, and I have to take that. In my mind, I would have thought the DM would have went something like this. "Hey, I was feeling some funny pain down there and burning. I went to the doctor. They told me I got chlamydia." I get what you're saying, my nigga. I get what you're saying.
Right, that's how it should have went.
Hold on, though. Listen to me. But we can't say how people will say, you know what I'm saying, they got some type of STD. It's just like, you know, when a chick come to you, hold on. It's just like when a chick come to you and tell you she's pregnant. She gonna tell you in all types of ways. She gonna do some shit like lead a motherfucking test, or she might motherfucker come up to your job with the balloons or something. We can't say which way a female gonna do it. So you know what I'm saying? That's the way you probably would did or expected it to do it.
Right. And I get that, but this is what I'm saying. So you go from that bland, because remember, she put that out. This is her putting out saying that she got proof that she told him that she got an STI. But nowhere in there said that, "Hey, I went to the doctor and they told me." It's just like her saying, like, and so I felt like she wanted comfort more than anything. She wanted the relationship. This is about a relationship, dude. It's not about even about the chlamydia. Because if he still would have been like, "Oh, I want to be with you, let's fix this, move past it," she wouldn't have come out and said nothing.
It sounded like it was over. That part, you know what I'm saying? It sounded like it was over.
On his part, but not her part.
Well,
right? So what I'm
she
saying
probably
is,
reaching out to him to let him know, hey, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Hey, nigga, you need to go get yourself checked out. Cause you know what I'm saying? I ain't
listen,
feeling right down here.
come on, you've heard her. We've all heard
Yeah.
her on YouTube.
Yeah,
If
hold
that
on.
was the case, she would have. No, go
Let
ahead.
me try to pull up that part, man. This motherfucker want to act funny. But go ahead.
No, I'm saying that we've heard her how she's been rough and tough with her Afro puffs, just talking shit or whatever. So my point about it is, if you was that upset, you would have said that shit in them DMs, sweetheart. You wouldn't have been like, oh, ever since I left 4 days ago, my vagina has not been feeling right, and I feel burnt. And then also too, when you read about chlamydia, but then again, everybody's different. But I haven't heard nothing that says you can know you got that you burned it in 4 days.
It can build up. It can build up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
It'll take that. It's gonna
It
be a
can.
couple of days after because, like I said, the bacteria gonna start catching other bacteria and it's gonna start to get irritated. You
And
know?
I get that. Like I said,
Yeah.
everybody's body different. So maybe hers showed in 4 days. I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is, what was she expecting for him to say more than, okay, why are you telling me that? Go to the doctor and find out what's going on. Then, so my thing is this. To show that she's right, so everybody cannot say that she's wrong, so she won't have no doubts. Show the message when he went to the doctor and found out that your shit like cottage cheese and he was burning, and you told him that, and then he said, "Nah, bitch, that ain't me. I didn't do that. You got that from somebody else."
Well, let me play this part where she talks about how he acted like it was her fault. Let me play that part, then we're gonna come back to it.
All right.
Wow, that nigga got some shit. You got some other shit too, man. Go get them other tests too, bro.
I swear to God, if this shit don't clear up in the next, like, it take what I say, take it for 14 days. If it didn't clear up, I would go back and get more tests. But they have to treat the immediate symptoms first. They're not just gonna run that shit. So maybe I should have did that, but it is what it is. Like I said, I live right down the street from the doctors. It's just some foul shit.
Cause that's a weird response. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't the first time I'll be getting this phone call today type shit.
Right, like it was normal.
Crazy.
That shit would have fucked my head up if somebody told me that after I fucked you, yo, something's not right. I'd have called you. I'd immediately called you. Fuck a text back. I would have been like, what the fuck you talking about? What do you mean something not
I
right?
had somebody do that to me before when I went to the doctor and they said I ain't even have nothing. So she must have had the wrong, you know what I mean? It's crazy. But I still went to the doctor.
Right.
I was like, what the fuck?
Right. You go, at least still go to the doctors. I'm just telling you just to be conscious, to be aware. I listen, if I didn't give a fuck, I wouldn't have said nothing. There's plenty of bitches out there. And if you want to debunk me and prove that I'm lying, then go to the doctor and prove to me that I'm lying. But I'm not going to see.
Marissa B, you could have joined the chat, sister. You could have joined the chat. I mean, the panel. You do just put one in the chat section. And I'll drop the link for you. You know what I'm saying? I love for you to come up, you know what I'm saying, and give you, you know what I'm saying, your opinion.
Here and lie about what the fuck happened, what my experience was. If I'm a liar, prove me to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? If you got connections to go to a doctor and give you a negative, what do it. But I know what happened. I got my paperwork.
I got a question real quick. Hold on 1 second. Hold up 1 second. Had everything gone properly, had his response been complimentary or like to the effect of like, oh, you sure? Let's go get checked out, baby. Blah 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 blah. Would you been talking about this shit now, or would it just been like a backstory?
I would have stopped fucking with him, and I would have probably still exposed his ass. We wouldn't have been no relationship. The nigga out here burning. Keep it a buck. I went 3 years of celibacy for me to keep my fucking vagina clean, tight, and right. And I let a nigga just come in and put the hoke lao on me. Fuck that nigga.
Hey, what you feel about that, O'Shea? What you feel about
the first time? It was cool, like I said, and it was a course of a month where I did not see him. So I automatically thought we was on the same way. I thought we was on the same way. What you said?
I said he was during that time. That's how he got it.
Because he had other intercourse, he said.
Yeah,
let Shorty speak.
Yeah.
Let Shorty speak.
You weren't the only one that he was messing with, clearly.
Right. So evidently, whoever he slept with me during that course of the month where I couldn't come down to see him, that's probably where he may have got it from. Because I didn't
too. Somebody gave it to him.
Right. And then I'm pretty sure that bitch didn't tell him because he turned around and gave it to me. Like, all I'm saying is my track record is good. I don't have to lie on my pussy. If I really was out here giving up the pussy like that, I wouldn't be ashamed of it. But I'm just
God was
saying.
letting you know you was on the right track, anyways. Though, Shay,
No,
you gotta
Shay,
stay on your path.
I am. I'm not fucking around no more.
You do recognize and realize that there are women out there that lie on their pussies every fucking day. Will you acknowledge that?
I'm not gonna say that there are not women like that. I totally agree with you, Mr. Somebody's got to do this, but I'm not that woman. My panel.
But we just talking about Shay. Shay not going like that. Shay not
you.
about to go like that. Shay not about to go like that.
My whole point is this, yo. Out of all due respect, we have to take your word for what you say.
I know.
Yo. Out of we do have to take her word. Like if she said.
Okay, I got tired of all them niggas, man, over there overshadowing the host. But welcome to the panel, Marie.
Hi guys, how are you?
Okay, yourself.
Good.
So, what's your take on what's your take on this situation? And also the topic.
Yeah, I think basically, so I agree. She needs to own up to her responsibility. I kind of think she was desperate because she claims to have been celibate for all those years, which that may have been true, but me personally, I wouldn't just like I guess let a guy raw dog me right off the bat like that. I guess because she thought, I mean, I don't know. And she seems like she's probably not a young woman, maybe a young, I don't know, like a young girl. She seems like she may be in her late 20s or 30s. I don't know, but she should know better. And what the gentleman on your panel was saying, I was just stating that basically a woman off the bat, when you sleep with a guy, you will know when something's wrong with your vagina. Sometimes you can get a discharge or notice an issue within a couple of days or so. So it just depends. So it's not automatic. It's going to take a long time for you to have that discharge. Yeah, I mean, because women's vaginas, female vaginas are very sensitive. Anything can make our shit go wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Okay. So what do you feel about wearing protection on the first encounter?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's just too much going on. It's too much of a risk. Even if she said that she thought they were going to be in a relationship, which is ridiculous if she knows Tommy's track record.
Well, for the sounds of it, it sounds like she didn't too much know the whole full ordeal of them.
That's ridiculous. It makes no sense. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I like I said, Tommy has even slid into my DMs on IG asking me when he was still in Arizona at the time. It was like last year or so. He asked me he was trying to fly me out basically. And I was just like, yeah, I mean, I was just like, no.
Right. You talking about your one-way ticket too?
Yeah, I'm just really not into that. I'm just not that type of female. But I mean, it's whatever. And you know, I like Tommy. He's cool. I like listening to him sometimes. But I was just like, no. But that's ridiculous that she didn't know that he was like that.
Well, I mean, from like I said, how she's saying it, it sounds like she, said she too much didn't know. Because I will say her story is sounding just as the same as I don't know if you remember that Avi chick.
Yeah, there's been multiple chicks with the same story. He does not like wearing condoms. He's made that clear. So yeah, I mean that's just his thing. He doesn't like wearing them. He likes to raw dog.
I'm strapping up. Fuck that. I'm strapping the fuck
right?
up. Shit.
No, but definitely as a female, at the end of the day, like let's just be a female always saying how men are dogs and we ain't shit and we blah blah this and we blah blah that. Okay, cool. But you meet one that you're attracted to for whatever reason, and you go and you fuck him the first time raw. I can see maybe like some time down the road because y'all constantly seeing each other, y'all constant relationship, and then you take it off and then the nigga burn you. I can see that. Like I can feel and have sympathy. But
let me say this, bro. Let me say this though. You tell me it's never been a time you felt comfortable with a chick and you went raw the first time.
Yeah, but you're talking about the man. We're not talking about the man. We're talking about the woman.
Hold on. We can't. Like I said, we don't want to point fingers. I'm just saying, you as a man.
And so, if I did that, and then I got burnt, I can't put the onus on her. I can't even blame her for her response. I can't even be mad if a bunch of niggas say, man, she used to burn the motherfuckers. Well, I chose that Russian roulette to sleep with her and get burnt. So I gotta go get myself clear, then tell her ass like, little bitch, you got it, but I'm gonna go get clear, whatever you do, and I fuck with her no more. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, but I definitely wouldn't do that if I'm coming from being 3 years abstinence, and then the first pussy I see, I'm about to just jump in and roll. Not only that, she could have got pregnant, but I think she got pregnant. She would have wanted to have the baby to say she got baby by Tommy.
Oh my God!
It's just all
little motherfucking Christmas right around this motherfucker, man.
Right. It just all looks suspect from her background. I think her throwing the 3 year of being abstinence or whatever kind of hurt the credibility too, because you went in 3 years, and like I said, she doesn't like a bad. She looks attractive, so I'm pretty sure she had a bunch of takers. And you said no to all them, and this one dude within 3 weeks.
Sir. No, listen, that can happen because I have went 5 years without having sex, and I said no to certain people. I have. I've done it before, and it's.
And the first time you had sex, you went raw. Did you go raw the first time you had sex with a dude?
No, but what I was just saying before, that has not. I think really more of that has to do with her just wanting something so bad, desperation, low self-esteem. It could be several factors to why she did that.
Right, so that means you will move different.
She probably did trust him.
Right. Don't hold on. Let me ask the sister this.
Come on, man.
Don't you think that she did feel comfortable with him?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Tommy has game. Tommy has game. So there's a lot of things a man can tell a woman who may not feel a certain way about herself, even if she did go. He could have just ran game on her. She played herself. It happens all the time. And she was probably desperate and thought she was getting into something that really was not what that was. And she made bad judgment, bad decisions. We've all done it. But yeah, so part of it is her fault. She should have made better decisions. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Y'all convinced me. Y'all convinced me. Look, it's her story. All I'm saying is you celibate for 3 years, you broke, you got 13 cents in your bank account, you let nigga know that you met in 3 weeks. No, listen.
I get what you said now, but that ain't got nothing. Hold on. That doesn't add up to her feelings on how she feel about a person, bro.
Listen, this is the 2020, and we talking about black women. No, listen.
There's no point to finger at black women though. It could be. Hold on. Listen to me.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's reverse it. Let's say if there been a male that got flued out by a chick. He got there. He got burnt, found out she's the neighborhood demonstration. And he is going around with a smile on his face in her hood thinking it's all good. But everybody go, oh, nigga, shit, you just don't know, nigga. We done turned that upside down, my nigga. And he just, exactly. But then he get burnt. Then he,
he the dummy. And he the dummy. And if he would have got her pregnant too, we got to pay child support, and he the dummy because you fucked her raw. So now you got to own up to it.
She made a bad decision. I agree with that. I told you.
But do that mean that he gets to go around and bash that woman in the neighborhood because he got burnt out and got her pregnant?
Hold up. He should call her motherfucking ass out.
He should in the privacy. But that mean he got to go out and bash her because he chose, that was his decision.
Okay, let's say if the chick ignore him, like, oh, nigga, you probably got that from some other bitch.
Listen, the only way to cure all this is strap up unless you think it's something serious. If they was in a long, serious, committed relationship and they been strapping up, and then soon she let go of the cracking and he busting her and she get it or he get it, then that's a conversation for them to have. If she want to get angry and blast him, whatever, that's fine. But you met this nigga on YouTube. You talk to him for 2 or 3 weeks. You're a grown ass woman and you go and fuck him. And now
she took that responsibility though. She said that. Yeah, she said that was on. You know what I'm saying?
So now, right. So this is my thing.
Let me ask you this. Now let's say if this had been more severe case than chlamydia, you don't think she should call him out?
Do I think she should call him out?
Yeah. If there's been more of a severe case, not more of a severe case, more worse than chlamydia, that she would have called. I don't want to say, other diseases because you can get gonorrhea, a bad case of that,
I don't. Me personally,
HIV. You know,
I don't think personally that she should have came on YouTube. If it was worse and she felt like he did it on purpose, she should have went to the authorities down there in Georgia, showed her paperwork, get this nigga arrested. Because if he's arrested in jail, he can't be on YouTube or he can't be whatever he's doing to do it against anybody else. You coming on YouTube to blast him and you ain't went and made a police report. You ain't even showed the fact that you got it. You ain't even showed the fact that you told him that he got. Listen, all I'm saying is this. And this is my whole take on it. Show all the evidence so nobody can dispute your truth.
What evidence do she need to show?
Okay. So,
why doesn't Tommy show that he had a clear recent STD test? Like, why does she have to show all the evidence? Why can't he show evidence as well?
Because she brung it on YouTube to call him. Okay, it's just like what's your name?
I don't think.
Marissa?
Hold on, bro.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. What's your name?
Marissa.
Okay, so Marissa, let's just say I'm talking to you now, and I go on my channel, and I start saying I slept with you, and I know you, and we didn't did it, and this and this and this and this and all this or whatever. So now is it on you to prove that I didn't do it to you, or is it on me to prove that I did do it to you?
I mean, you're right. I mean, if we're looking at it, I mean, that's a legal perspective where if she has the burden of proof, of course. But I mean, I don't agree with her doing that all on YouTube. If it was me, I wouldn't have did it because it was totally embarrassing. I would have just tested the nigga and been like, hey, you burnt me and left it at that and did, whatever. But she embarrassed herself, yes, but she has a right to voice her opinion. And don't forget, we're living in an exposure culture now. That's what people do now. So that's what it is.
Right. So if you're going to expose, you can't I can't just say I slept with you and don't have no proof. I mean, I can.
Actually, you can. You can.
Well, you're right. Then I can. But then all you got to say is, what's your proof? The burden of proof won't be on you that I didn't. The burden of proof is on me because I'm going around saying that I did it. I'm going to everybody's platform where you be and like, yeah, I slept with her, I smashed her, she lied. I slept with her, I smashed her, she lied. And I'm making YouTube channels about it, whatever. So if I want people to believe me and take my side that you don't want lying, I'm going to show my proof. I'm going to show all proof that. Huh?
I hear you. I hear you. And I get your point. Yeah, I get your point. You have a good point, and I get you. But I'm just gonna say I believe her. He probably did give her STD because he, like I said, he that's what he does. He doesn't like using protection. He sleeps with multiple women, and it is what it is. Her story sounds like multiple women who has spoke on him in the past.
Yeah.
So you know,
like I said, I don't think she know all them chicks, bro.
And then I'm gonna say this, and all I'm saying too is, if people really want to get him off of YouTube. This is not about get him off of YouTube. No, it is.
No, it's not about that. Let me tell you what it's about. If this happened, you know what I'm saying?
She said it herself, bro.
Hold on. Listen to me, bro. If this happened, you know what I'm saying? She should call him out. Flat out. That's my opinion.
Okay, but listen to what I'm saying. Listen, this is what I'm saying. Calling him out just don't do what? It ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. You know why?
It's gonna make motherfuckers aware.
Okay, listen, you already said a bunch of other females then called him out.
But they didn't call him out on the, I don't think it was no STD was passed, was it?
Really publicly. Yeah, they didn't really do it like on a big platform.
Okay,
hold up. Was the STDs involved? I haven't heard about it.
I heard about some other girl saying she caught chlamydia from him. They've been saying he's been burning people from longest. So what I'm saying is, it's been out there.
I didn't hear that. I've never heard that. That's what I'm saying.
So that's what I'm saying. So if it's been out there, and here's a new chick who
I heard. Let me clarify to you what I heard. I heard him slipping with a lot of multiple females. He used this motherfucking game with the internet, and I told y'all most of this internet is a step ahead for most of these niggas because in reality, most of them can't step to you. So I believe all the shit that he was saying, that he was telling her, I believe that part. You know,
okay, so even that
even the Avi chick said that he busted another.
Okay, so that's my point, bro. So even all these women coming out and saying he been in my DM, he didn't try to sleep with me. You even then heard it. Has it still stopped females from coming onto YouTube and fucking him? Has he still stopped
if you
getting
don't know
on?
their track record, I mean, you don't. If you don't know his
So
track
that's
record,
my point. So the whole
right?
point about putting it out in YouTube ain't gonna do nothing because what's gonna happen about 2 or 3 months? Most people gonna forget about it. It's gonna be some new shit that come on the panel and like what he talking about, and then bam, she because she done got it now too. So my point is, if this is true, then cancel the nigga, get him off of YouTube, so he can't have another woman hear about him a year later and then fall victim to the same shit again and keep repeating the title. So my point is, if it's true, then now everybody got something to go against him and get him off of YouTube for tricking women and fucking them
Well,
and
he
giving them
didn't.
publicity.
He won't.
Like I said, that's
It's not about getting him off
get him off
YouTube
of
because he
YouTube.
actually he
It's
hit
just
her
making
up on IG like he does everybody else.
But
So
she
they
met
can go
him.
back
No,
and
no,
forth
no,
on
no,
YouTube.
no, no. The story is wrong. No, if we're gonna
No.
tell it, we're gonna tell the truth. She met him by emailing him about Rashida Strover, by going after him.
Regardless how they met, the brother is
On
going
YouTube.
around. Listen to me. The brother was going around on the internet. Period. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping with chicks.
So then,
raw,
how
bro.
do you stop it, bro? You stop it
You
by
gotta
getting
make
him off
people
the internet.
aware
To get
of what
him off
he's
the-
doing.
It's not about getting him off YouTube because he's still going to do what he do.
Right.
You know, so
Okay.
I don't think that's her motive. I think her motive is just
Making
to
awareness.
expose him
Awareness to
and
who?
let it be
Okay,
known.
but what?
It's
Okay, so
everybody.
that's my. Okay, I'm trying to understand. If I expose you for having it, but nothing else come about it, what's gonna happen?
That's the type
He's
of
gonna
culture we
sleep with
live
another
in.
night. He's gonna sleep
That's
with
the
another
type of
19-year-old and give
yeah,
it
but
to him.
we live in a type of culture that where we have this whole exposing culture. So that's just where we're at now, and where we're at in the world. So everybody's exposing everybody. That's just the way it is. So people do it to get attention. People do it to try to harm other people. But I mean, it is what it is. And I don't think her motive was to get him off YouTube. I just think it was just to expose him.
Sam, do you know if that's true, Sam? Because I remember, wow, he burnt Chroma Kitten. Because I remember he did hook up with her. Wow, is that true, Sam? You said this is too much. Aisha said it's too much. Is why you don't screw random people on YouTube. I mean, it's just anywhere. Period. Aisha. Like I said, with the internet, it gives a lot of these cats who has no game a foot ahead of the game. Because in reality,
No,
they can't step up to women.
Right. So he's me majority of these women. He's persuading majority of these women. He's whatever he's doing, these young women, young black women that he so-called don't like
Now,
on
that's the
YouTube.
part. Yeah, right.
On
Well,
the internet.
it ain't just
So my point is, how do you
YouTube,
stop
say
it?
the internet period, because I'm pretty sure
Right, so on the internet. So then you get him banned from all these places.
I am. I didn't
Go
see
ahead.
him.
Okay, go back.
I didn't see him grab an IG model, as well. So it's just not on YouTube. It's the internet period. Now, if he's doing this, that means he know what the fuck he doing. He's sitting up here sleeping bread back with these chicks, man. Like I said, what if this is a case worse than chlamydia? I mean, he should be called out, flat out.
So that's why we present all the proof
male
to
or female.
expose him. Right. So that's why you present all the facts and the proof to expose him 100% where you don't leave no doubt. People still follow him and fuck with him because it's easy to say, "Oh, she lying," because we want to present half the truth.
That's up to them, but they would be aware not to, meet up with this dude and have sexual relations with him.
But what I'm saying, listen to what I'm saying, though. Listen to what I'm saying. Why put out half the truth on something as serious as this that can keep affecting other women or men, however which way he go? Why not put all the truth out there so people have no doubt to deny her story and what she's saying? And you can't say she don't want to put it out because she already said it. If you're going to keep saying my pussy got cottage cheese in his thong, then put all the proof out that you got an STD and it came from this man and you told him, I have an STI and I got it from you because I slept with nobody else, and then post out what his response was. Then you have no doubt but to believe her. But when you steady have he say, she say, then the people who still rock with him are going to go with the she say and not what she said.
And so what type of proof is she supposed to put out? Is she supposed to put out her medical records from 6 months ago
No,
when she had
'cause-
her last annual, or what?
No, what I'm saying is she said that they have communication. Okay. The first set of DMs that she put out doesn't disclose that I have an STI and I'm telling you that I got it and that it came from you. What she's saying is she thinks something is wrong. So if I think something is wrong, and then mind you, if it's coming from a woman who I blocked, I don't want to talk to, I ain't been talking to, I say leave me alone, and then she DM me in another area saying this shit, I could be like, girl, you just trying to talk to me. You just want me to call you. You just want my attention because
Okay.
that does happen.
So did she send the "I think something is wrong" message before she went to the doctor or afterwards?
Before.
Okay, so that makes sense. So yeah, so if you sleep with someone and then something weird start happening with your vagina or your cock, you're gonna test them. But the last person you slept with be like, "Hey, I think something's wrong." That's normal. So
Right. That's what
I don't get it.
That's what I was
So
talking.
what's the second? So the second part should be I got it
Hold on.
now,
Right.
and it's from you, correct?
Right. But hold on. Let me go ahead and share this story right here. I am. Now, this story right here came right on time. This is a guy who's HIV positive who went over to I believe it was Kenya. Kenya in Nairobi. And he slept with more than 15 Kenyan ladies. So out of only 15 women, how many you think got affected?
Shit, probably, if not 80%, all of them.
I ain't gonna say all of them, but I'm pretty sure.
So let's say 10 out of 15.
Yeah, I would definitely say 10. All these women he slept with, knowing he HIV positive.
All right, let me say something to Samuel real quick. First of all, Samuel, like I said, she put out text messages saying that she thinks something is wrong. And if I'm a dude and I've been blocking this woman because I don't want to talk to her no more, and then she hit me up and be like, "Oh, I think something is wrong. We need to talk." I'm going to be like, "Okay, well then go find out something's wrong and hit me back." So all I'm saying is, what will really clear it up is she say, "Yo, I went to the doctor. I got chlamydia. I ain't been on nobody." So it's from you. And then his response is, "Whoopty whoopty whoop. No, you didn't. Da da da." Then bam, she got him because she has now said what she got. But if you said I text message before you went to the doctor, you don't know what the fuck wrong. She probably could have had a yeast infection. A yeast infection make your shit look like cottage cheese as well too, because it's a bacteria infection. So what I'm saying is you're putting out half-empty truths. Put out the whole thing. You already said what you got. So don't tell me she put out text message to say that she had something. No, she said she had nothing. She said she feel weird down there.
Right, because that was before she went to the doctor. So
right. So could she not have a yeast
she
infection?
wouldn't have known if she had something or not. Like I mean, you know, my own personal situation is like you can go sleep with men, and I've done it before. And then, like if I slept with my boyfriend, and then he's cheating on me, and then my vagina feels weird, I go to the doctor immediately. I be like, I think something's wrong. Right, something's wrong.
But then when you find out,
it could be anything. It may not be STD. It could be BB, but I don't know what the hell it is.
Right.
Hold on. Let me get to this. These comments in the chat. Misunderstood said, "Why did he block her?" Misunderstood, as we all know how he do. He act like,
pump and dump. That's why.
Right, exactly. He act like he so want to be in love, and next thing you know, he get it, and it's like, oh, you ain't nobody no more. That's the way he rock and roll. Like I said, he did the Ivy chick like that. I'm not, sit here trying to sound jealous. It's just like if you just trying to smash a chick, bro, just let a bitch know. Shit, I'm just trying to fuck. She either can say yay or motherfucking nay. But suckers, man, they do this shit where, oh, you know what I'm saying, I can fall in love with you and all that. Man, I don't go around doing no shit like that to no chick. I tell a chick like that, I'm just trying to kick it. That's it. You said, why wouldn't he say, let me know what happens at the doctor? You're right, KD. He act like he didn't care.
Oh, right, because if a dude is not fucking with you like that, he ain't gonna give a fuck,
Right.
Basically, point blank, he already got what he wanted.
Exactly.
Don't text me no more, don't call me no more. He
Right.
doesn't care.
like
Exactly. He doesn't care. So if he doesn't care, hold on, listen to me. If he doesn't care that he has chlamydia, let's say, like I said, let's say if this works, how would he react?
Once again.
No, just ask that question.
No.
If it was
listen, dude, she never said what she had.
She said she had chlamydia.
Dude, where is the text message where she told him she had chlamydia? Where's that proof?
I can't say what a text message is.
Okay, that's my point. So listen, everybody's going off the DMs before she went to the doctor. Marissa just said, is her name Marissa? I'm sorry, am I pronouncing it right?
Yeah, I heard her say that, Sam.
Okay, so Marissa said that she would notify them and say, hey, something wrong. But Marissa, I want to ask you, once you found out that it wasn't an yeast infection or whatever, it was an STI, when you have notified that guy and said, hey, I have this, when you have text messaged them or DM them the same way you did before, saying I might have something, to now I do know what I have, and now you need to go to the doctor and get clean because you got it too.
I personally would have. It depends, but
okay,
I know people who don't notify people. I honestly know people who don't.
But we have to take it in the context of now. If she's gonna come on YouTube and say that she got it, he gave it to her. Where's that answer at?
That's
all I'm saying.
Let me say this. It sounds like she tried to reach out to the dude before she did this. I will say that. Now,
you can't
regardless of how she did it, what she did, you know what I'm saying? She tried to reach out to dude. Dude blocked her like he didn't care. You know what I mean? Like I said, you could tell by his character that he's the type of nigga that would do some shit like that. He won't even be least like, hold on, let me unblock her, let me call her, let me see what's going on.
I get all that too. If he blocked her in the DMs, the DM message would still go through of her saying, I know I have chlamydia. I went to the doctor yesterday or whatever. I got tested for chlamydia. Or whatever.
That's something you want to talk. Yeah, you want to.
Yeah, I'm not like if you give me STD, that's not some stuff I'm going to test you. I'm going to pick up my phone and call you, like, hey,
wait, hold on. This is what I'm saying. We changing the narrative. And like I said, let's stop putting about her and Tom. Let's look at it was just two other people. So then you don't call me and tell me something wrong with your vagina. You can DM me then. But now you got it. You won't DM me.
Listen, if I sleep with you and I feel funny afterwards, I'm going to say something.
He blocked her. That's because he blocked her on the telephone. So she had to resort through the Instagram because on Instagram.
Listen. My point is this. Okay, she DM'd him and said she got it. Whether she knows she got blocked that day or not. Whether she knows she got blocked that day or not, I'm still gonna send you another DM and say I got chlamydia, chick.
Okay, that's something you said that you would have did. But if I've been in position, bitch, you need to call me.
Right.
She didn't call you the first time.
You say what?
Well, she didn't know she had it. I'm just saying, like, if I sleep with you and then right after I sleep with you, my vagina starts feeling funny, I'm like, hey, I think something's wrong. And if after I go to the doctor, I find out I have all these STDs that I know that you gave to me because I hadn't been with anyone else, that's a phone call. That's not a text.
Right. But you remember, you're blocked. So if you're blocked, then what you do next?
Well, hell, I'm just gonna take my medicine and chunk up the dues. What am I?
Okay, well, but I'm saying you DM, you Insta, you DM, you send an email, you do whatever to, especially if you're gonna screenshot it and try to put it on as your proof and your receipt.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, this let me read what Sam said. He said, if a woman told me something doesn't feel right, I would be curious to know what is going on. Do I need to see a doctor? Right.
Not if you don't give a fuck and you're a hoe.
But even still, listen. If she told you there's something going on, she can't tell you if you need to see a doctor or not. Because I just want to know, women, y'all see y'all stuff is all sensitive. And Marissa, you definitely a woman. So she could have had a yeast infection, correct?
It's possible, but after you,
No, no,
I mean, that's not going to be the first. Listen, that's not going to be the first thing that jumped to your head after you have sex with a guy and it's unprotected. Your vagina feels weird. The first thing that comes to your brain, if something is weird going on with your vagina, it's not going to be, I got a yeast infection, because you already know it could be something more serious.
but sometimes you can have sex with a man and your pH balance is off. So then that can irritate her.
Not
Or
not
because
that quick, not that immediate,
huh?
not that quick, not that. Yeah, I mean, a
Okay.
man can throw your pH off. Anything can throw your pH off.
Oh,
So that's
right.
just
So my point is her. Okay, so she letting them know. So I'm gonna tell you what my response was. I'm gonna tell you what my response, because he got his response. My response would have been, okay, well, and I'm just saying me, because he different. I'd have been, okay, well then when you go to the doctor, let me know what happened. And then I'll be like, well, damn, do I got something? I'll be thinking about who I got it from. But I'm waiting for her to DM me, call me or whatever, and tell me that she got something.
But that's
And
you.
so, but old boy just said in here that he would have been saying, "Oh, I gotta go to the doctor."
Right,
My first mind gonna be
right. Everybody
so
gonna react
everybody's
different.
different. So he responded with, "Go to the doctor and tell them. Don't tell me, because
Right.
you don't know."
Hold on. So you don't see nothing wrong with him saying that?
No, I don't.
Oh no, man.
No, I don't.
Fuck
And
that.
the reason why,
Fuck that.
the reason why,
That
is
bitch called me,
because
tell me
she
some shit like
doesn't
that. I'm like,
know.
okay, hold up.
Listen,
I'm blocking
NCL,
bitch.
she don't
Let me-
know. She just said it feels funny down there.
Right.
She
even
don't
still.
know. Now
Even
she
still.
said, "I got chlamydia," then that's different. Or I got gonorrhea, that's different.
Well,
If she would have gave me a prognosis,
Right.
then I could have
After
felt some kind of way.
she went, you know what I'm saying, and got tested, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure she's gonna
So
have, you know,
that's my
hold on,
point.
listen,
Where's that proof at?
hold on. Okay, after she went got tested, you know what I'm saying, then it came back chlamydia, but I'm pretty sure it's more tests they gonna send off the check for. So she gotta wait till those come back as well.
Right.
So like I said,
when
listen
you
to me.
go ahead.
What
All
if
right,
it be what if it be worse? Then what?
Then it's worse, and we got to deal with it. You keep talking about worse, but we talking about what it is. We talking about what it is and what she said. Let's stop changing the narrative. The
No, it's not
is
changing the
fixed.
narrative. I'm just throwing that in there. What if it come back
I'm
worse?
just saying, I mean, I believe her just because there's just several factors. If you're a woman, first of all, when you get your annual, if you're under a certain age, I believe it's 36 or 35. I don't know how old this lady is, but anyway, when you get your pap smear annual, they give you a STD test automatically when you get your pap smear, all that done annually. So they'll tell you then. So she would have had it before, she would have known if she had already had her checkup.
Yes, I'm not saying I'm not saying that I'm not diffused if she celebrated for 3 years. I believe her. She probably was. All I'm saying is this, or for most people who are doubting her, okay? Me, I'm down it, and it's probably split half and half. Half down her, half not, even for his people or whatever. All I'm saying is, for me and for a lot of people, show that you told this man that you had chlamydia. Either he didn't answer you or he answers you with, "Oh, okay, and so what that mean to me?" Or whatever it could be. Don't show me what you said before you got tested, because you don't even know what's wrong with your pussy at that point in time. Show me once you know, because even if she go there and they test it for all the rest of the stuff, the main thing that she went there for, they can look at it and tell us if them cultures and bacteria is bad. If she got cottage cheese in her shit, they gonna see it right then. Oh yeah, you burnt. Something wrong with this pussy. So we're gonna give you this medicine to clear that up, and then we're gonna see if we gotta give you something else different. Then soon as she get to the doctor and put her clothes on. Matter of fact, while I'm in there,
Man, you trying to break everything down to a T. You try to break everything down to a sign. We just
dude.
Hold on.
Come on, man. You can't come on YouTube and just saying that, dude.
Right. I get what you're saying.
I
get what you're saying, but like I said, from what she's saying, I don't think she's lying about her, you know, saying contracted an STD, bro.
Well, look, you don't think she's lying.
Let me go ahead, play this part.
Go ahead.
I can hear it. It's you know, her responses for us, everybody making up the story. So let me go ahead and play this part, and then we'll chime back in.
So I'm not sitting here trying to make it seem like he did something to manipulate me to that point. No, when I got on that plane, I knew what the fuck was gonna go down. I didn't think that I would come back with a gift, but that's all I'm saying. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think I was gonna come back like that, but you can't knock me for trying. I'm out the game. I didn't even know niggas was out here eating groceries like it was okay. Like I'm
You
not,
need to ask
I'm
him.
not even, I'm not even into that shit.
You ain't
HB
to
Twin,
ask
don't
him?
ask me another question.
Okay.
Don't ask me no more questions.
Hey, are you done though? Are you done? Like somebody's just left in the comments, like 3 years to an STD. That is like traumatizing. So like, are you gonna move forward, or you gonna go another like 10 years, or like what's to that?
I probably am done. I think I'm done. Cause like I've been through so much where I gave up on all black men. My trust in black men is done. My trust in relationships is done. I'm done. I don't want nobody to touch me. I don't want nobody to look at my body in a sexual way. I don't give a fuck if y'all call me Shay Mont Green. I don't want y'all to sexualize me. I'm done. I'm not a Beyonce. I never once tried to act like I was a bad bitch. I never even let a nigga nut in me to the point where I got pregnant and had any abortions. I have no abortions on my slate. I'm a grown ass fucking woman. I don't want to. If this meant for me to be played, so be it. If I got people sitting up here talking about me like I'm the problem, that's cool. Make the videos that's gonna come after this. But at the end of the day, I know who I am, and I'm not gonna let another nigga try to fucking take me down, especially with no fucking cottage cheese in my panties. Me fucking feeling itchy down there, like shit like that. I don't deserve.
Like Shay, let me ask you one more question though. One more question.
Deserve that. I don't deserve that.
You don't deserve that, but. Like, what's this like? This is another. I just was thinking because, like, me knowing like your personality, just keep kind of, watching what you do in a few years. Going on a few years now, and like when it comes to Tommy Sotomayor, like, I think that you probably would like come up with it like this story with him, and y'all do this to get you popping. Like, I think that's something you would do. Is that what's going on?
You think I'm chasing a clout? Okay, I'm chasing a clout.
Yeah, I'm just curious though. I'm just curious. I'm asking you a question.
If that subsides your situation, then yes, that's what I'm doing right now.
Shit, don't say that. Don't say that. Just be answer the question. Like real. Hey,
I don't even know how to answer that.
Just tell him that's not the situation. Like
I've been on live for 3 hours now. Are you serious? Like, what are you talking about?
Anytime a woman, makes an accusation against a man, there's gonna be people who are gonna, just
I know that, and I already know that. That's why.
So
why do you think a lot of bitches won't come out and say a nigga raped them? Because they're gonna say, "Oh, she asked for it." That's what this is. That's how the mentality of women being victimized has been over the fucking years. If I'm not sitting here saying the nigga raped me, I'm just saying that shit after that shit went down, shit wasn't right. And then when I reached out to him, he fucking said, "Oh well, go to the fucking doctors. I don't have to lie about this. If you think that I'm talking behind to Tommy behind the scenes, no, I wouldn't talk to no nigga that would burn me. No, this is not a contrived, fake, whatever. However you say that. No, this is real. This is real. This is real."
That answer your question?
Everybody has known me.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't think it was that, but it did leave like 25%.
Y'all know me since the fucking basement. Y'all have my government name out there. Y'all know me since the basement. What do I have to fucking hide? Y'all know me. I don't even know you. That's what I've been dealing with since.
But that's why I asked the question though, Shay, because you so open, like you don't care, like you'll probably do this and laugh about it. Like, so what?
So what the fuck I gotta lie for? Like this is what YouTube has done for me. YouTube has put me in a place where I can't even fucking lie. Like what do I gotta lie for? Because this shit is gonna come out. Motherfuckers will do investigations on me that I didn't even know it fucking exists and make videos about it.
Hey, us black men, we love you, Queen. Us black men, we love you. If you haven't heard that today, listen, we love you, okay?
I have discouraged me and have broken my heart. I'm done. I would.
We're not.
Yo, was that the same nigga that talking about Chris?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stop right there. Them niggas came in. I mean, I try to catch most of the good parts y'all on that because I know, like I said, it's a long ass live. But I am. What you want to close out with?
Well, I'm gonna say this. At the end of the day, 3 people know what went on. Her, Tommy, and God. And at the end of the day, it's her story. And if she don't want to come out and show us, on YouTube world, her, all her full receipts, whatever. I heard today that she think about pressing charges or some kind of lawsuit. I agree. Go and do it. And I hope she present all his paperwork and that, something do happen to him, So where he not out here burning women, if he is out here burning women, because that's bogus. That's fucked up. Especially if he know he got it and he doing it. And like you said, it could lead to some worse. You know what I'm saying? Or be, worse stuff that you can't get rid of. And so it's her truth. All I was just saying is you put it on YouTube, so you're going to have YouTube critics. And to get more than 50% of people on your side, just show the full receipt so people won't have no doubt. That was my whole thing. A lot of people go around here saying I got receipts and this, and I'll never put out a receipt to show anything or whatever. All I'm saying is her telling him that she got it, and then she could show that he never respond because she blocked her the first time and all that. Then to me, that would show a guilt. That would show a sign of admission that either he do know he got it or whatever, or maybe he afraid to admit to say that he got it. But at the end of the day, it's her truth. She can keep telling her story how she wants to. But all I'm gonna say is this: if it is ever proven that she was lying, I just want this whole smoke, the same smoke for her. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you for coming up. I mean, also Marie, I appreciate you coming up too, sister. Sam, if you know her, I already emailed her. Give her my email address. Tell her to reach out to me. Like I said, I would love, to get clarity, more clarity for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And also to help her situation if she's not lying. She already know. Just give her my email address, Sam. If you say you know her, give her my email address and tell her to reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? I do a special show, you know what I'm saying, for, like I said, where we should be able to get clarity to everybody. It won't be all over like she was on our panel. I know she did a show earlier today. You said health information is supposed to be protected. This should not have been a topic on YouTube. Yeah, it shouldn't have been, but like I said, I made this, you know what I'm saying, for awareness, you know what I'm saying, more than anything. Over, you know what I'm saying, all the way around, misunderstood. It's just not, like I said, it's just not the aim at one person. This is just, this is just all the way around. Because like I said, my famous quote, expect the unexpected. And that's what you got to do with, most people on her. But shout out to my playback watchers, my shadow watchers as well. I'm going to upload this to my main channel. So I appreciate everybody that was over here. Go get it a like once I upload it. Next hour, I say. I'm gonna have to wait till it finish processing and all that. So give me an hour. I'm gonna re-upload this to my main channel. No problem, Marissa. Make sure you sub to my other channel as well if you're not. Okay, I get you there, misunderstood. Yeah, she didn't have to share. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not trying to villainize at all. I just want to make awareness if he is doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the story sounds typically the same. Just like I said, I haven't heard it with an STD. That's the only thing. Then this STD, you know what I'm saying, situation that popped up that's new to me. It's like, God damn, nigga, shit, for real? Straight fucking the game up. Out here barebacking bitches, you ain't use no protection. So people, you know what I'm saying, just goes to show you, you know what I'm saying, ain't nothing wrong with getting down, but just make sure you get yourself protected. Make sure you have yourself protected. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to that old saying. No glove, no motherfucking love. Until then, everybody stay up.